Ladies and gentlemen, seekers of the profound mysteries of the human psyche, today we embark on a journey into the labyrinthine depths of the soul, where the confluence of consciousness and chaos gives rise to a unique sensitivity, a sensitivity to the moods and emotions that ripple through the collective unconscious. This journey is one that resonates deeply with the teachings of analytical psychology, where the dance of archetypes and the shadows they cast informs our understanding of the self and the other. Imagine, if you will, the individual who stands as a vessel of empathy, seemingly attuned to the emotional undercurrents that flow through the human collective. Such a person may feel as though they are constantly riding the turbulent currents of emotion, able to perceive the unseen energies that others emit. Often unconsciously, this heightened sensitivity is not merely a quirk of personality, but a testament to the individual's journey through chaos, a chaos that is both an external reality and an internal crucible for transformation. In the cosmic theater of life, chaos is not merely disorder or randomness. It is the primordial soup from which cosmos or order emerges. Within the psyche, this chaos is mirrored in the unconscious, where repressed desires, fears, and hidden potentials reside, waiting for the moment of recognition. It is within this fertile ground that the archetypes, those ancient and universal symbols that populate the collective unconscious, take root and flourish. The individual, sensitive to the moods of others, is in many ways in communion with these archetypal forces. Consider the archetype of the wounded healer, a figure that embodies both suffering and the potential for healing. This archetype speaks to the individual's own experiences of chaos, where personal wounds become portals to understanding and empathy. In the chaos of their own psyche, they have been trained to recognize the wounds of others, to perceive the subtle shifts in emotional landscapes that signal distress or joy. Their own journey through the crucible of suffering has refined their ability to resonate with the energies of those around them. The mythic chaos from which they have emerged is not merely a backdrop, but a formative influence. In the crucible of chaos, the ego faces dissolution, encountering the shadow, the dark counterpart of the conscious self. The shadow, as many of you know, is composed of all that we have cast aside, all that we deny or suppress. Yet, it is within the shadow that our greatest potential lies hidden, much like the dormant seed awaiting the right conditions to sprout and grow. For those who have traversed the chaotic realms of the psyche, the shadow becomes an ally rather than an adversary. By integrating these disowned aspects of the self, one gains a deeper understanding of others. For the act of integration expands the boundaries of empathy. The individual becomes a mirror, reflecting the unacknowledged aspects of those they encounter, often unconsciously drawing out the hidden emotions that others cannot yet articulate. In this dance of empathy and reflection, the archetype of the mirror emerges. This archetype is one of profound significance, for it speaks to the capacity to reflect the inner world of another, to hold up a metaphorical mirror to their soul. It is a delicate dance, fraught with the potential for projection, yet rich with the possibility of profound connection The individual who embodies this archetype becomes a beacon of insight for others, illuminating the hidden dimensions of their being. Yet, the path of the empath is not without its challenges. To feel the moods of others is to walk a fine line between self and other, between empathy and enmeshment. The boundaries of the self must be carefully maintained, lest the empath become overwhelmed by the emotional tides that they navigate. It is here that the wisdom of the ancient symbol of the Ouroboros becomes relevant, the serpent devouring its own tail, representing the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. This symbol serves as a reminder of the need for balance, for the continual process of renewal and transformation that the empath must undergo. The empath's journey through chaos is one of constant evolution. In every encounter, they are called to discern the fine threads that connect the personal to the collective, the individual to the universal. It is a journey that requires both courage and humility, for to truly see another is to also see oneself with all the attendant flaws and potentials. The empath is a weaver of connections, a conduit for the flow of emotional energy that binds us all. Dreams serve as a vital guide on this journey, offering glimpses into the unconscious and the archetypal patterns that shape our lives. In dreams, the empath may encounter symbols and scenarios that reveal the deeper truths of their own psyche, as well as the collective psyche. These nocturnal visions are not mere fantasies, but messages from the soul, inviting the dreamer to engage with the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of waking consciousness. In the realm of dreams, the archetype of the guide may appear, offering wisdom and direction. This figure may take many forms: the wise old man or woman, the trickster, the hero, each carrying a message encoded in the language of the soul. The empath, attuned to the subtle nuances of these dreams, is called to interpret and integrate their meaning, weaving them into the tapestry of their waking life. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of empathy and chaos, let us not forget the role of the anima and animus, the contrasexual aspects of the psyche that reside within each of us. These inner figures, representing the feminine within the masculine and the masculine within the feminine, are key to understanding the empath's sensitivity. They serve as bridges between the conscious and unconscious, guiding the individual toward wholeness, or individuation, as we call it. The anima and animus are not merely psychological constructs, but living realities within the psyche, influencing our perceptions and interactions with the world. For the empath, they offer a source of balance and insight, helping to navigate the complex emotional landscapes they encounter. By engaging with these inner figures, the empath deepens their understanding of themselves and others, moving closer to the realization of their true self. In this exploration of empathy and chaos, we are reminded of the alchemical process, that ancient art of transformation that seeks to turn base matter into gold. The empath's journey is akin to the alchemical opus, where the chaos of the psyche is transformed into the gold of wisdom and understanding through the trials of chaos. The empath emerges as a vessel of light, illuminating the path for others who seek to understand the depths of their own being. As we draw near the conclusion of our exploration, let us reflect on the profound interconnectedness of all things in the web of life. Each of us is a thread, woven together in a tapestry of unimaginable complexity and beauty. The empath, trained in chaos, stands as a testament to the power of the human spirit to transcend the limitations of the ego and embrace the infinite possibilities of the soul. May we each find within ourselves the courage to explore the chaos of our own psyches, to embrace the shadow and the light, and to walk the path of empathy with grace and humility. In doing so, we honor the legacy of those who have come before us, and we pave the way for future generations to continue the journey toward wholeness and understanding. As we continue our exploration into the nuanced interplay of empathy and chaos, let us turn our attention to the profound role of synchronicity in the life of the empath. Synchronicity, a concept that has intrigued thinkers and seekers throughout the ages, represents the meaningful coincidences that occur when the inner world of the psyche aligns with outer events in the tangible world. For the empath, these occurrences are not merely chance happenings, but are significant markers on their path through the intricate labyrinths of existence. Imagine the empath navigating their daily life, attuned to the whispers of the unconscious and the subtle cues of the environment around them. In moments of synchronicity, they may encounter symbols or events that resonate deeply with their inner state, offering insights that transcend conventional understanding. These moments act as guideposts, affirming the interconnectedness of all things and the presence of a greater order within the apparent chaos. The empath, through their sensitivity, becomes particularly receptive to these synchronistic events, which often serve as catalysts for transformation. They are invitations to pause, to reflect, and to delve deeper into the mysteries of the self and the universe. In recognizing these moments, the empath is reminded of the web of connections that bind them to others and to the larger cosmos. Consider the archetype of the seeker, a figure who embodies the quest for knowledge and understanding. This archetype often emerges in the life of the empath, who is driven by an insatiable curiosity about the nature of reality and the workings of the psyche. The seeker is not content with surface-level explanations, but is drawn to the depths, to the hidden truths that lie beneath the veneer of everyday life. In their journey, the empath, guided by the spirit of the seeker, encounters synchronicities that illuminate their path, offering glimpses of the deeper patterns at play in the realm of the unconscious. These synchronistic events may also manifest as encounters with the trickster archetype, a figure that challenges the status quo and disrupts the ordinary flow of life. The trickster, with its playful and often paradoxical nature, serves to awaken the empath to new possibilities, urging them to question established norms and to embrace the unknown. While the trickster may appear as a disruptive force, its presence is ultimately one of transformation, urging the empath to transcend limitations and to embrace a broader perspective. The empath's relationship with chaos is also reflected in their ability to navigate the liminal spaces, the thresholds between the known and the unknown, the conscious and the unconscious. These liminal spaces are zones of potential where the boundaries of reality become fluid and the possibility for change is ever present. It is within these spaces that the empath's sensitivity is both a gift and a challenge, allowing them to perceive the subtle shifts in energy that signal transformation. In these transitional zones, the empath encounters the archetype of the hero, a figure whose journey through trials and tribulations mirrors the empath's own path. The hero's journey is one of initiation, death, and rebirth, a process that echoes the empath's own encounters with chaos and the subsequent emergence into a new state of being. Through courage and perseverance, the hero faces the unknown, guided by an inner call to adventure that resonates with the empath's own longing for understanding and connection. As we delve deeper into the empath's experience, we must also consider the delicate balance between the inner world of the psyche and the outer world of relationships. For the empath, maintaining this balance is crucial, as their heightened sensitivity can lead to a blurring of boundaries between self and other. The empath must cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness, recognizing their own needs and limits to avoid becoming overwhelmed by the emotional currents they encounter. In this endeavor, the archetype of the wise old man or woman offers guidance. This archetype embodies wisdom, patience, and a deep understanding of the cycles of life. The empath, in seeking balance, turns to this inner figure for counsel, tapping into the wellspring of wisdom that resides within the depths of their own being. Through reflection and introspection, the empath learns to discern their own emotions from those of others, establishing a healthy equilibrium that allows them to engage with the world from a place of strength and clarity. The empath's journey through chaos is not a solitary one. It is a path that intersects with the lives of others, creating opportunities for profound connection and mutual growth. In their interactions, the empath often serves as a catalyst for healing, holding space for others to explore their own depths and to confront their own shadows. Through empathy and understanding, the empath offers a mirror in which others can see their own potential for transformation. As we draw our exploration to a close, let us reflect on the transformative power of embracing chaos and empathy as integral parts of the human experience. In the dance between order and disorder, the empath emerges as a bridge, connecting the realms of the conscious and the unconscious, the personal and the collective. Through their journey, they remind us of the beauty and complexity of the human soul, urging us to embrace the fullness of our own being and to recognize the interconnectedness that binds us all. In this sacred dance, may we each find the courage to face our own chaos, to embrace our own shadows, and to walk the path of empathy with an open heart. In doing so, we honor the timeless wisdom of the soul and contribute to the unfolding tapestry of life, where every thread is a testament to the profound mystery of existence. As we continue our exploration of the empath's journey through chaos, let us delve deeper into the intricate dance between the conscious and the unconscious realms. The empath, with their heightened sensitivity, serves as a conduit between these two worlds, bridging the gap and facilitating a dialogue that is as ancient as humanity itself. This dialogue is not merely an exchange of information, but a profound communion with the depths of the psyche, where the mysteries of the soul are revealed in all their complexity and beauty. In this sacred dialogue, dreams emerge as a vital language of the unconscious, offering the empath rich tapestries of symbols and narratives that speak to the deeper truths of their existence. Dreams are the royal road to the unconscious, as Freud once suggested, but they are also the domain where Jung's archetypes come alive, each dream a theater where the soul's drama unfolds. For the empath, dreams are not simply nocturnal wanderings, but essential guides that illuminate their path, providing insights that the waking mind may struggle to grasp. The empath, attuned to the nuances of their dreams, encounters a host of archetypal figures that populate the inner landscape. Among these figures, the shadow looms large, a powerful presence that embodies all that we have rejected, denied, or feared within ourselves. The empath's sensitivity allows them to confront the shadow with courage, recognizing it not as an enemy but as a vital part of the self that holds the keys to transformation. In embracing the shadow, the empath moves towards wholeness, integrating the disparate parts of the self into a harmonious unity. This integration process is akin to the alchemical journey of transmutation, where the base elements of the psyche are refined into the gold of self-realization. For the empath, this journey is one of continual evolution, where each confrontation with the shadow yields new insights and deeper understanding. The shadow, once feared, becomes a source of strength, revealing hidden talents and potentials that the conscious self may have overlooked. As the empath navigates the inner world, they are also called to engage with the outer world of relationships, where their sensitivity serves as both a gift and a challenge. In their interactions, the empath often assumes the role of the healer, offering solace and understanding to those in need. This archetype, deeply rooted in the empath's own experiences of chaos and healing, guides them in their interactions with others, allowing them to hold space for transformation and growth. Yet, the path of the healer is not without its perils. The empath must remain vigilant, avoiding the pitfalls of over-identification with the suffering of others or the temptation to rescue those who are not ready for change. The empath must cultivate discernment, recognizing when to offer support and when to step back, allowing others the space to navigate their own journeys. This balance is essential, for the empath's well-being depends on maintaining healthy boundaries and honoring their own needs. In the empath's quest for balance, the archetype of the self emerges as a guiding force. The self, as Jung describes, is the totality of the psyche, encompassing both the conscious and the unconscious, the personal and the collective. It is the central organizing principle that seeks harmony and integration, guiding the individual towards individuation, the realization of their unique potential. For the empath, the self serves as a compass, orienting them towards their true path and helping them navigate the complexities of their inner and outer worlds. The journey towards individuation is not a linear path, but a spiral where the empath revisits themes and challenges from new perspectives, each cycle bringing them closer to their authentic self. In this journey, the empath learns to embrace their sensitivity as a gift, recognizing it as a vital part of their unique contribution to the world, their ability to feel deeply, to perceive the subtle energies that others may miss, becomes a source of wisdom and creativity, enriching their own life and the lives of those they touch. As we reflect on the empath's journey, let us consider the role of creativity as a means of expression and transformation. The empath, with their rich inner world, often finds solace and inspiration in creative pursuits where they can channel the depths of their emotions into art, music, writing, or other forms of expression. Creativity becomes a sacred act, a way of giving form to the ineffable, of translating the language of the soul into something tangible and meaningful. In the act of creation, the empath engages with the archetype of the creator, a figure that embodies the divine impulse to bring forth new life and new possibilities. The creator archetype encourages the empath to explore their own potential, to take risks, and to embrace the unknown. Through creativity, the empath finds a way to integrate their experiences of chaos and empathy, transforming them into something beautiful and enduring. As we draw our exploration to a close, we are reminded of the profound journey. Each empath undertakes a journey through the depths of chaos and into the light of understanding. It is a path that requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. Yet, it is also a path of immense reward, where the empath discovers their own unique place in the tapestry of existence. In honoring the empath's journey, we also honor the mystery and majesty of the human soul, recognizing the interconnectedness that binds us all. May we each find the courage to embrace our own journey with open hearts and open minds, and may we walk the path of empathy and understanding with grace and humility. In doing so, we contribute to the collective journey of humanity, each of us a vital thread in the ever-evolving tapestry of life. As we venture further into the depths of the empath's journey, let us turn our gaze toward the intricate interplay of light and shadow within the human psyche. This dynamic dance, so central to the teachings of analytical psychology, reveals the profound truths that lie beneath the surface of conscious awareness. For the empath, this interplay is a constant companion, shaping their perceptions and interactions with the world in ways both subtle and profound. In the dance of light and shadow, we encounter the archetype of the lover, a figure that embodies the essence of connection and the transformative power of love. The lover archetype speaks to the empath's innate desire for deep and meaningful relationships, where the boundaries between self and other dissolve, allowing for a profound communion of souls. This archetype invites the empath to explore the depths of their own heart, to embrace vulnerability as a pathway to authentic connection. Yet, the path of the lover is fraught with challenges, for it requires a delicate balance between giving and receiving, between intimacy and autonomy. The empath, with their heightened sensitivity, must navigate the complex terrain of relationships with care, ensuring that their own needs are met while honoring the needs of others. In this balancing act, the empath learns to cultivate self-love and self-compassion as foundations for healthy and fulfilling relationships. The lover archetype also invites the empath to engage with the mysteries of desire and passion, those primal forces that drive the human experience. Desire, in its many forms, is a powerful motivator, urging the empath to pursue their dreams and aspirations, yet it is also a force that must be tempered with discernment, for unchecked desire can lead to attachment and suffering. The empath, in their journey through chaos, learns to harness the energy of desire, channeling it into creative and life-affirming pursuits. As we explore the landscape of desire, we encounter the archetype of the trickster once more, a figure that delights in subverting expectations and challenging conventional wisdom. The trickster, with its playful and unpredictable nature, serves as a reminder that the path of the empath is not always straightforward. It invites the empath to embrace spontaneity and to find joy in the unexpected twists and turns of life. The trickster's presence in the empath's journey speaks to the importance of flexibility and adaptability, qualities that are essential in navigating the ever-changing landscape of emotions and experiences. The empath, in cultivating these qualities, learns to flow with the currents of life, trusting in their intuition and inner wisdom to guide them through the chaos. In this journey, the empath is called to engage with the archetype of the warrior, a figure that embodies strength, courage, and the will to overcome adversity. The warrior archetype challenges the empath to stand firm in their truth, to defend their boundaries, and to advocate for themselves and others. It is a call to action, urging the empath to harness their sensitivity as a source of power and resilience. The warrior's path is one of discipline and focus, where the empath learns to harness their emotional energy in service of their highest goals and values. In embracing the warrior within, the empath discovers their capacity for leadership and influence, using their empathy to inspire and uplift those around them. As we reflect on the empath's journey through these archetypal landscapes, we are reminded of the transformative power of storytelling, a timeless art that allows us to make sense of our experiences and to share them with others. The empath, with their rich inner world, often finds solace and meaning in the act of storytelling, whether through writing, speaking, or other forms of expression. In storytelling, the empath engages with the archetype of the sage, a figure that embodies wisdom, insight, and the quest for understanding. The sage invites the empath to reflect on their own experiences and to distill the lessons they have learned into narratives that resonate with others. Through storytelling, the empath not only finds their own voice, but also contributes to the collective wisdom of humanity. The sage's presence in the empath's journey serves as a reminder that wisdom is not the absence of chaos, but the ability to navigate it with grace and understanding. It is the ability to see beyond the surface of things, to recognize the patterns and connections that underlie the chaos of existence. The empath, in cultivating the sage within, becomes a beacon of insight and inspiration, illuminating the path for others who seek to understand the mysteries of the human condition. As we draw our exploration to a close, let us reflect on the profound journey. Each empath undertakes a journey through the depths of chaos and into the light of understanding. It is a path that requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. Yet, it is also a path of immense reward, where the empath discovers their own unique place in the tapestry of existence. In honoring the empath's journey, we also honor the mystery and majesty of the human soul, recognizing the interconnectedness that binds us all. May we each find the courage to embrace our own journey with open hearts and open minds, and may we walk the path of empathy and understanding with grace and humility. In doing so, we contribute to the collective journey of humanity, each of us a vital thread in the ever-evolving tapestry of life. As we continue our exploration of the empath's intricate journey, we delve deeper into the essential theme of transformation, a theme that echoes throughout the vast corridors of the psyche. This transformation is not a singular event, but a continuous unfolding, much like the blossoming of a flower or the unfurling of a fern. It is a process that encompasses both the shedding of old layers and the emergence of new facets of the self. Guided by the archetypal forces that reside within, at the heart of this transformation lies the archetype of the phoenix, a symbol of rebirth and renewal. The phoenix, with its fiery demise and subsequent resurrection, embodies the empath's capacity to rise from the ashes of chaos, emerging stronger and more resilient. This archetype serves as a powerful reminder that even in the depths of despair, there exists the potential for renewal and growth. The empath, in their journey, is often called to embrace the fire of transformation, to surrender to the purifying flames that strip away the dross and reveal the gold within. This process requires courage and trust, for it involves a willingness to let go of the familiar and to venture into the unknown. Yet, it is through this surrender that the empath discovers their true essence, the core of their being that remains unscathed by the trials of life. In the process of transformation, the empath encounters the archetype of the child, a figure that represents innocence, wonder, and the potential for new beginnings. The child invites the empath to approach life with curiosity and openness, to see the world through fresh eyes, and to embrace the possibilities that each new moment brings. It is a call to reconnect with the innate joy and spontaneity that resides within, qualities that can often be overshadowed by the complexities of adulthood. The child archetype also serves as a reminder of the importance of play in the empath's journey. Play, with its inherent freedom and creativity, offers a respite from the demands of life, allowing the empath to reconnect with their inner self and to explore new facets of their identity. Through play, the empath can tap into their innate creativity, discovering new ways of expressing their gifts and engaging with the world. As we explore the theme of transformation, we must also consider the role of the archetype of the mother, a figure that embodies nurturing, compassion, and sustaining forces of life, the mother archetype speaks to the empath's capacity to care for others and to provide a safe and nurturing environment where growth and healing can occur. It is an archetype that calls the empath to embody the qualities of love and compassion, both towards others and towards themselves. The empath, in embracing the mother within, learns to cultivate self-care and self-compassion as essential components of their journey. They recognize that in order to care for others, they must first care for themselves, ensuring that their own needs are met and that their own well-being is prioritized. This balance is crucial, for it allows the empath to engage with the world from a place of abundance and wholeness. In the empath's journey, the archetype of the mother also invites a deeper exploration of the relationship with the natural world. The empath, attuned to the rhythms and cycles of nature, finds solace and inspiration in the beauty and wisdom of the natural world. This connection serves as a source of grounding and renewal, reminding the empath of the interconnectedness of all life and the sacredness of the earth. As we reflect on the empath's journey of transformation, we are reminded of the cyclical nature of life, where each ending is also a beginning and each challenge an opportunity for growth. The empath, in embracing this cycle, learns to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace and resilience, trusting in the process of transformation and the wisdom of the soul. In conclusion, the empath's journey through chaos and transformation is a testament to the power of the human spirit to transcend limitations and to embrace the fullness of existence. It is a journey that calls each of us to explore the depths of our own being, to embrace our shadows and our light, and to walk the path of empathy and understanding with courage and compassion. May we each find within ourselves the strength to embrace our own journey of transformation, honoring the wisdom of the archetypes that guide us and the interconnectedness that binds us all. In doing so, we contribute to the unfolding tapestry of life, each of us a vital thread in the ever-evolving story of humanity. As we delve further into the empath's journey, let us explore the profound concept of individuation, a cornerstone of Jungian psychology. This process of individuating is not merely the development of an independent self, but the realization of one's true nature, integrating both conscious awareness and the vast realms of the unconscious. For the empath, whose journey is often marked by a deep sensitivity to the world around them, this path is particularly poignant. Individuation requires the empath to engage in a courageous dialogue with the many facets of their psyche, including the archetypes that reside within. Among these, the archetype of the wise old man or wise woman often emerges as a guiding light. This figure represents the distilled wisdom of the ages, a source of insight and guidance that helps the empath navigate the complexities of their inner world. Through engagement with this archetype, the empath gains access to a reservoir of knowledge that transcends personal experience, drawing from the collective wisdom of humanity. In the quest for individuation, the empath must also confront the archetype of the shadow, that repository of all we find unacceptable within ourselves. The shadow is not merely the darker aspects of our personality, but also those qualities and potentials that we have yet to embrace. For the empath, integrating the shadow means acknowledging and accepting these hidden parts, transforming them from sources of fear and shame into allies on the journey toward wholeness. This integration is akin to the alchemical process of turning lead into gold, where the base elements of the psyche are refined through the fire of awareness and acceptance. The empath learns that in facing the shadow, they are not battling a foe, but reclaiming a vital part of themselves. This reclamation is a liberating act, freeing the empath from the constraints of societal expectations and personal limitations, allowing them to step into their authentic power. As the empath progresses on their path of individuation, they are called to engage with the archetype of the hero. This archetype, familiar to many as the protagonist of myths and legends, embodies the journey of overcoming obstacles and emerging victorious. For the empath, the hero's journey is not about conquering external foes, but about confronting and integrating the internal challenges that arise on the path to self-realization. The hero within the empath is called to undertake a series of trials, each one an opportunity to deepen their understanding and to strengthen their resolve. These trials may manifest as personal challenges, relational dynamics, or even existential questions that demand to be answered. Through each trial, the empath is refined and transformed. Their journey, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In this transformative process, the empath is often guided by the archetype of the guide or mentor, a figure that provides wisdom and support along the way. This archetype may appear in the form of a teacher, a friend, or even an inner voice that whispers truths that the empath needs to hear. The guide serves as a reminder that the empath is not alone on their journey, that there are allies and resources available to support them in their quest for wholeness. As the empath moves towards individuation, they also experience a deepening connection with the archetype of the self, the central organizing principle of the psyche. The self represents the totality of the individual, encompassing both the conscious and the unconscious, the personal and the collective. It is the source of inner harmony and balance, guiding the empath towards the realization of their unique potential. In this journey towards the self, the empath learns to listen to the quiet whispers of their soul, to trust their intuition, and to embrace the wisdom that resides within. They come to recognize that the path of individuation is not a destination, but a lifelong journey, one that unfolds in layers, each revelation leading to deeper understanding and greater integration. The empath's journey through individuation is a testament to the transformative power of self-discovery and self-acceptance. It is a journey that requires courage, patience, and a willingness to embrace the unknown, yet it is also a journey of immense beauty and fulfillment, where the empath discovers their true essence and their place within the greater tapestry of life. As we conclude our exploration of the empath's journey, let us reflect on the profound lessons it offers. May we each find the courage to embark on our own journey of individuation, to embrace our shadows, and to celebrate the light within us. In doing so, we honor the sacred dance of life, where every step, every challenge, and every triumph is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. As we continue our exploration into the empath's journey, we delve into the realm of interconnectedness, where the boundaries between self and other blur, revealing the intricate tapestry of existence that binds us all. This interconnectedness is not merely a philosophical concept, but a lived reality for the empath, whose sensitivity allows them to perceive the subtle threads that weave together the fabric of life. At the heart of this interconnectedness lies the archetype of the web weaver, a figure that embodies the intricate and delicate balance that sustains the universe. This archetype speaks to the empath's ability to perceive the unseen connections between people, events, and experiences, recognizing the underlying patterns that shape the world. The web weaver invites the empath to engage with the world in a way that honors these connections, fostering harmony and understanding. In this engagement, the empath often assumes the role of the peacemaker, a figure that seeks to bridge divides and foster reconciliation. The peacemaker archetype embodies the qualities of diplomacy, empathy, and a deep commitment to unity. For the empath, this role is both a gift and a responsibility, requiring them to navigate the complexities of human relationships with grace and discernment. In their interactions, the empath seeks to create spaces where understanding and healing can occur, where differences are acknowledged and embraced as part of the rich tapestry of life. The empath's ability to perceive interconnectedness also extends to their relationship with nature, where they find a profound sense of belonging and inspiration. The natural world, with its cycles and rhythms, reflects the empath's own inner journey, offering wisdom and solace in times of uncertainty. This connection to nature is not merely an appreciation of beauty, but a recognition of the sacredness of all life, a reminder of the interdependence that sustains us all. In their communion with nature, the empath encounters the archetype of the Earth Mother, a figure that embodies the nurturing and life-giving forces of the universe. The Earth Mother invites the empath to honor the Earth as a living entity, to cultivate a relationship with the natural world that is based on respect and reciprocity. Through this relationship, the empath learns to ground themselves, drawing strength and stability from the Earth's wisdom. As the empath navigates the complexities of interconnectedness, they are also called to engage with the archetype of the visionary, a figure that embodies foresight, insight, and the ability to see beyond the present moment. The visionary invites the empath to dream of new possibilities, to envision a future that reflects the highest ideals of unity and harmony. This archetype challenges the empath to think beyond the limitations of the current paradigm, to imagine a world where empathy and understanding guide our interactions. In embracing the visionary within, the empath becomes a catalyst for change, using their sensitivity and insight to inspire others and to advocate for a more compassionate and inclusive world. Their vision is not one of utopian idealism, but a grounded and practical approach to creating meaningful change. The empath recognizes that true transformation begins within, that the outer world is a reflection of the inner state of being. In this journey towards interconnectedness, the empath also encounters the archetype of the healer, whose presence speaks to the empath's innate ability to facilitate healing in themselves and others. The healer archetype is not confined to the physical realm, but extends to the emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions. The empath, in embracing this archetype, learns to harness their sensitivity as a tool for healing, recognizing that true healing involves the integration of all aspects of the self. The healer within the empath understands that healing is a journey, not a destination, and that it often involves revisiting old wounds and patterns with compassion and understanding. In their work, the empath seeks to create spaces where healing can occur, whether through direct interaction or through the simple act of holding space for another's journey. As we contemplate the empath's journey through interconnectedness, we are reminded of the profound web of life that connects us all. The empath, in their sensitivity, serves as a bridge between worlds, a conduit for the flow of energy and information that sustains the universe. Their journey is one of continual growth and evolution, a testament to the transformative power of empathy and understanding. In honoring the empath's journey, we also honor the interconnectedness that binds us all, recognizing that each of us is a vital thread in the tapestry of existence. May we each find the courage to embrace our own journey with open hearts and open minds, and may we walk the path of empathy and understanding with grace and humility. In doing so, we contribute to the collective journey of humanity, each of us a vital part of the unfolding story of life. As we delve deeper into the empath's journey, we encounter the profound concept of the collective unconscious, a vast reservoir of shared memories, instincts, and archetypes that transcends individual experience. For the empath, whose sensitivity opens them to the subtleties of this collective realm, the collective unconscious becomes both a source of insight and a terrain of exploration. The empath's connection to the collective unconscious allows them to tap into the wisdom and experiences of humanity as a whole. This connection is not merely an intellectual understanding, but a felt sense, a deep resonance with the archetypal patterns that shape human existence through dreams, intuitions, and creative expressions. The empath accesses this rich tapestry, drawing upon its symbols and narratives to illuminate their own path and that of others. In this exploration, the archetype of the dreamer emerges as a central figure, guiding the empath through the landscapes of the unconscious. The dreamer embodies the capacity to perceive beyond the ordinary, to enter realms where imagination and reality intertwine. For the empath, dreams serve as portals to the unconscious, offering glimpses of the deeper truths that lie beneath the surface of everyday awareness. Through engagement with the dreamer, the empath learns to interpret the language of symbols and to discern the messages embedded within their dreams. These messages often carry profound insights, revealing hidden aspects of the self and offering guidance on the journey of growth and transformation. The empath, in embracing the dreamer within, cultivates a relationship with their inner world, one that is rich with meaning and possibility. As the empath navigates the collective unconscious, They also encounter the archetype of the mystic, a figure that embodies the quest for spiritual understanding and union with the divine. The mystic invites the empaths to explore the spiritual dimensions of their journey, to seek a deeper connection with the source of all life. This exploration is not bound by dogma or tradition, but is a personal and experiential journey into the heart of the sacred. For the empath, the path of the mystic is one of inner exploration and contemplation, where the boundaries between the self and the divine dissolve, revealing the oneness of all existence. This path requires a willingness to embrace the unknown, to surrender to the mysteries of the universe, and to trust in the unfolding of the soul's journey. In doing so, the empath discovers a profound sense of peace and belonging, a recognition of their place within the cosmic order. The empath's journey through the collective unconscious is also marked by encounters with the archetype of the warrior of light, a figure that embodies courage, resilience, and the commitment to truth. The warrior of light challenges the empaths to stand firm in their values, to advocate for justice and compassion, and to be a beacon of hope in a world that often feels fragmented and chaotic. In embracing the warrior of light, the empath draws upon their sensitivity as a source of strength, recognizing that true power lies not in domination but in empathy and understanding. Through their actions and presence, the empath inspires others to embrace their own light, fostering a sense of unity and collective empowerment. As we reflect on the empath's journey through the collective unconscious, we are reminded of the profound interconnectedness that unites us all. The empath, in their sensitivity, serves as a bridge between the individual and the collective, weaving together the threads of personal experience and shared humanity. Their journey is a testament to the transformative power of empathy, a reminder that within each of us lies the potential for profound connection and understanding. In honoring the empath's journey, we also honor the rich tapestry of life, recognizing that each of us contributes to the unfolding story of humanity. May we each find the courage to explore the depths of our own psyche, to embrace the wisdom of the collective unconscious, and to walk the path of empathy with open hearts and open minds. In doing so, we become co-creators of a world where compassion and understanding guide our interactions, and where the light of the human spirit shines brightly for all to see. As we continue our exploration into the empath's journey, let us immerse ourselves in the intricate relationship between the empath and the archetypal forces that shape the inner and outer worlds. This relationship is a dynamic interplay, a dance of energies that invites the empath to engage with the full spectrum of human experience, from the heights of spiritual insight to the depths of emotional complexity. Central to this exploration is the archetype of the alchemist, a figure that embodies the transformative power of inner work and the quest for integration. The alchemist invites the empath to engage in a process of psychological and spiritual refinement, turning the lead of unconscious material into the gold of conscious awareness. This process is an alchemical marriage of opposites, where the empath learns to reconcile the dualities within themselves, embracing both light and shadow as essential components of the whole. The alchemist's journey is one of deep introspection and courageous transformation. For the empath, this journey involves a willingness to face the inner landscapes that are often shrouded in mystery and uncertainty. It is a path that requires both patience and perseverance, for true transformation is neither instant nor easy. Yet, it is through this alchemical process that the empath discovers their true essence, the unique blend of qualities and potentials that define their individuality. As the empath engages with the alchemist within, they also encounter the archetype of the storyteller, a figure that embodies the power of narrative to heal, inspire, and connect. The storyteller invites the empath to weave their experiences into a tapestry of meaning, to share their journey with others through the art of storytelling. This archetype speaks to the empath's ability to articulate the inexpressible, to give voice to the subtle nuances of their inner world, and to touch the hearts of those who listen through storytelling. The empath creates a bridge between the personal and the universal, drawing upon their own experiences to illuminate the shared human condition. The stories they tell are not merely personal anecdotes, but are infused with the archetypal themes that resonate with the collective psyche. In this way, the empath becomes a custodian of wisdom, preserving and transmitting the timeless truths that bind us all. The empath's journey is also marked by encounters with the archetype of the pilgrim, a figure that embodies the quest for meaning and the longing for spiritual fulfillment. The pilgrim invites the empath to embark on a journey of discovery, one that transcends the physical realm and ventures into the spiritual dimensions of existence. This journey is not about reaching a specific destination, but about the unfolding of the soul's potential and the deepening of one's relationship with the divine. For the empath, the path of the pilgrim is a sacred journey, a pilgrimage to the heart of their own being. It is a journey that requires faith and surrender, a willingness to embrace the mysteries of the unknown and to trust in the guidance of the inner compass. Along the way, the empath encounters both challenges and blessings, each step bringing them closer to the realization of their true self. As we reflect on the empath's engagement with these archetypal forces, we are reminded of the profound journey that each of us undertakes in the quest for self-knowledge and wholeness. The empath, with their sensitivity and insight, serves as a guide and companion on this journey, illuminating the path with their presence and wisdom. In honoring the empath's journey, we also honor the archetypal forces that shape our own lives, recognizing that each of us is a participant in the grand drama of existence. May we each find the courage to embrace the archetypes within us, to engage with the transformative power of the alchemist, the creative expression of the storyteller, and the spiritual quest of the pilgrim. In doing so, we contribute to the collective journey of humanity. Each of us, a vital strand in the ever-evolving tapestry of life,